Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Bulletmarv video. I'm Bulletmarv, welcome to another pickups video. So let's just dive right in. So I'll dive in with the first lot, which was a eBay purchase. Got this for about £15. Unfortunately it doesn't work and needs recapping, same as my other one. But the games that came with it more than make up for the price that was paid, which is very good. So first thing that I picked up was a Sega Game Gear. Complete. The soundboard doesn't work on this one and it needs recapping because you power it on and it stays on for a little bit, but then it shuts off straight away. So I believe it needs recapping. I've tested, I know which cap has gone, so I'm sending it off to get it fully recapped anyway, just to make sure with that. And I've got to send me one off as well to get recapped, because I always like to, I want to have two of these just in case, because they are very finicky. But I'm really getting into this console at the moment as well. So, I mean, I got it, as I said, it came with some games. So first one is this, I would say golf style game, but it's more, it's like golf meets Super Monkey Ball in an isometric view, and that is Putt and Putter. And if it decides to focus, no, fair enough. But Putt and Putter, fairly good. Good little platform game. Dynamite Eddie. Most of the games did come in there, apart from that Putt and Putter. One of the best football games, probably on the Master System as well, Super Kickoff. I've actually got 2 copies of this, so if you are interested in it, just let me know and I'll send up one to you. G-Lock, Air Battle. So this actually uses link cable on it as well. And I've had a little go on this on my one that has a weird screen, but works. And it's yeah, it's more of an arcade flight game. It's pretty cool, and you have set objectives to do, and it does get difficult quite fast, but very arcadey. Don't need to say that much more. Shinobi, one of the best games on the Game Gear and the Master System. Super Monaco GP, really fun game. Love it on the Master System and Mega Drive. And also Sonic the Hedgehog on the for the Game Gear, same as my system version, but this is my favourite version of Sonic actually, because I love the world map thing. That always gets me every time, and I just love it for that. So next lot, I got some games from Game, because they're having, like, you know, 3 for 2 on pre-owned games for PS3, so I thought I'll pick a few up. So I got Bulletstorm. Really fun, wacky first-person shooter, and the main mechanic is just score attack. It's a score attack first-person shooter, using a whip to bring people over to your boot and whipping back boot and whipping back boot, and then throw them into some spikes. It's senseless, but it's fun. I've been wanting to get this for a while. I've played it recent a while ago, but I only played a little bit, and I'm playing a bit more into it, trying to get more into it. And that is Metal Gear Solid 4. For it, the Platinum version, and also DMC Devil May Cry. And we all know that this is like an hack and slash game. A lot of people criticise this because of the way that Dante looks, and said, oh well, the character's not interesting, and you know, he's a bit too cocky and stuff like that. And the thing that gets me is, well, the original Dante was cocky and in your face. He was just a naughty's version of that. So more or less, he was obnoxious. Same as this one. This guy's obnoxious and he swears for no reason. But it's a bit more of a modern retake on it, using the old, you know, the man is pushing us down sort of thing. I mean, I like it. It's a really good game. Yes, the fighting mechanic has gotten a lot simpler in it, but it runs well, it works well, it's still fun to pull off those big, you know, super stylish combos and stuff like that. It's still really good. The weapon system is good, the control's fantastic. So the criticism that this game gets is ill-deserved, and it's mainly by people who think that the original Dante is some deep character when he really isn't. So I hate to burst people's bubble, but that's how it is, really. But yeah, got this. The next, I got these from a car boot, and I was at a car boot, and I saw them, and I just, because I needed them, and I was curious about price, so I asked them, how much do you want for these, and the one went, oh well, it's £7 for that. I've also got this other thing as well, what will you do, bro, for a tenner? And she was like, yeah, sure, whatever, and I wasn't going to argue because of the condition that there was in. So first one is a complete in box Sega Game Gear battery pack, which works. So if you open it up, you know, you've got your manual, everything's in there, battery pack there, and it's a very beefy battery pack as well. But the fact that everything's with it, and I've seen these on eBay go for about like nearly 20-30 quid, so getting this for the price that I did, steal. But the other thing was a Sega Game Gear wide gear. Boxes, reasonable condition, a bit of that one's ripped a bit. But these themselves can go for about 20, and again, you know, it's got the manual in there as well. The only thing that's missing is the screw, but I've got a spare screw which I can use, which sticks into the back anyway, so that's fine. And once it's done, once it's been recapped, I can use this then. Another thing that I want to get is one of those Master System converters as well. So as I said, I went to the the car boot, and there was another person selling PS2 games for £1 each. So I picked the ones out which I wanted, more or less. Classic for the console really. SSX Tricky. Need I say more? Max Payne 2, the follow Max Payne, really enjoying this at the moment. It's loving it. At the moment, never played number 2, only played number 1 and the newest one that came out on PC. The next one is Duel Masters by Atari. I mainly got this because the case looked interesting. It seems to be a card battling RPG. So I haven't played it yet because I want to really have enough time to play it and get into it, which is important for this sort of game because it could take a while to get used to. But I may follow it up in the next episode saying this game is fun or not. If anyone's played this game though, let me know what it's like. Let me know because I'm curious about it more than not. And today I was in a charity shop and I saw this and they were asking like £2. I thought, whatever, I'll give it a try. Unfortunately, it does not run on my PC, and that is Civilization V. Well, Civilization 3 even. More Civ than ever. So you've got Civilization 3 and then you've got the Civilization Play the World expansion with it as well, so nice to get this. I like my PC games. And I've got my next 2 Master System games here as well, which I like. They're good little arcade platformers. I like them. This one's fun but very I think they're really difficult as well. I think they're really difficult, these games. I'm struggling with getting through like first level with them, to be honest. But Captain Silver, again, excellent condition. Got this off eBay for like about £3. Excellent condition. For some reason it has a zip tie in it. Don't know why. But manual and everything in there. Really good condition, that. Real happy to get that. And then the Cyber Shinobi. This, I'm loving the big sprites, but I can't get past that first boss because I keep taking too much damage during the main game and not saving up enough specials and stuff like that because I use them when I get in sticky situations. But again, this game complete with manual and the advertisement by the looks of it. Yep, the advertisement for the Sega Games console poster. So a little leaflet telling you everything that you need to know. I'd love to get the handle controller for this. I'd love to get that. But it's a good idea because you get to look at some games on it as well, which look pretty cool. So I can look for these games and I will go on them and that lot. So it should be quite fun. And there's a lot of adventure role-playing games actually on it. Advertises Ease and Fantasy Star. Nice. Oh, now there's Kid and the Lost Stars as well, which I didn't realise. But yeah, came with that. So very happy to get hold of these. Obviously, I love the Master System. It's such an underrated console. Unfortunately, now it is starting to get quite collectible for, 'cause it's easy to get into, and the games are fairly cheap as well for it. Unfortunately, so now more people are getting it. The price is starting to go up, which I'm not sure about. Also, I've got a new PC chair as well. A bit more comfortable on the back. Other things that I got are a new water cooling unit, all-in-one water cooler by Alpha Cool. It's the Alpha Cool Iceberg 240 with the 140 radiator. Brilliant thing, but I had to get it through a Dutch company called Alternate, and I got it through them, but it took a while to get here because they had to be specially made. It's when you order, it's built to order by Alpha Cool, who specialise in water cooling. So it's very nice to know I've got that quality there with that. Other stuff game wise on PC, I ended up downloading obviously Killing Floor 2. You can see my review. I'll put a link for it up here. And also got another game, can't remember the name of it now, I'll just bring it up. Mitsurugi Kamai Aiki, and that's just a wave-based beat-em-up game. And the reason why I got that, because it looks very similar to another game that I've got on the 3DS, which I've mentioned before a few times for it having the weirdest front cover and it just being like schoolgirl, ninja schoolgirls, that's all it is. So it's very similar but 3D. So yeah, it's fairly good, not special. But anyway, if you like my video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. If you want to leave a comment in the section below. Feel free to share this video through social media if you want. And I'll say at the end of every video, keep on gaming.